Now time for G-Funk's Rants. Here's your host, G-Funk, Jerry Garvin.
I came to play. There's a place to play.
What's up? G-Funk's Rants number 29 coming at ya. Got a couple things to talk about. I'm going to do my Captain America review, Civil War, and my predictions of the Extreme Rules pay-per-view for WWE tonight. And I have one email with a couple questions I'll do at the end. Captain America Civil War was pretty good. Saw it last night 3D. It was pretty good. It wasn't terrible. Long that I thought it was going to be, almost as long as Batman, if not a little bit shorter than Batman, but still long enough. The plot at first was kind of confusing, and it was good. The cast of characters they put in there: Black Panther, Ant-Man, Spider-Man. Like, they had a whole new array of guys, which was great. It's Cap's team against Iron Man's team, and it was definitely entertaining. Just kind of weird seeing heroes fight heroes, but it was still very, very good. Could they have done a couple things differently? Yes. But otherwise, I think the storyline was just kind of, they could have done something different with it. But otherwise, I give it 2 thumbs up. It's good if you love, like I said, if you're a big fan of the Marvel Universe, it's a great movie. Like I said, Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, Chris Evans is Captain America. You can't cast any better than that. And the rest of the casting is just incredible at Marvel. They've knocked it out of the park. And like I said, they always have a lot of good good guys that they cast for those movies. WWE Extreme Rules is tonight. Kind of looking forward to this one. A couple good matches I'm looking forward to. Some are kind of like, not too sure how they're going to go, but I'm going to do that right now. The first match is, and the pre-match is Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Their battle's been kind of back and forth lately on Raw and SmackDown, so I'm going to say Corbin wins this one, just because they've been trading wins and losses back and forth. But as a pay-per-view, I think they're going to give it to Corbin to push him more. Ziggler's pretty much a stepping stone now anyway. So, and then you got Natalya versus Charlotte in a submission match. Ric Flair's barred from ringside, which is good, but I don't see Natalya winning the belt, so I'm going to go with Charlotte probably winning, making her tap out to the figure 8. Should be a good match though. They've had some pretty good matches those two, so I'm liking that. New Day versus the Vaudevillains for the tag belts. I don't see the Vaudevillains winning quite yet. The New Day, everyone loves the New Day. They're pretty popular now. I like them. Sometimes their stuff's kind of weird and kind of corny, but they are pretty funny from time to time. But I see New Day winning that match. Vaudevillains will get their chance to win the tag belts. I think it's just too soon for them because they've only been around for not too long. Kalisto versus Rusev for the U.S. Championship. I'm going to say Rusev wins because Kalisto's been champion for so long. No one cares about him. The U.S. belt's losing its whole mystique and everything about it. The U.S. Championship's kind of lost its flair. So that's a Rusev. He'll be 2-time champion. He hasn't had a belt in a while anyway. So I can see Rusev hopefully beating Kalisto. Even though Kalisto's beating the biggest guys, he's beating Ryback and all these other big dudes. But I think he's going to go back with Sin Cara, beat Lucha Dragons, and go back to the tag team division. Anderson Gallows versus the Usos in a Texas Tornado match, which should be awesome. That means all 4 guys are doing it at the same time. There's no tagging. I'm going to see Anderson Gallows win that match because the Usos beat him a couple times already in the last few weeks. So it's a pay-per-view, and they want to push those guys. So I think they're going to win. Anderson Gallows will probably beat the Usos in that match. Fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship. This match is going to be great. I think it's going to be the best match of the night. Miz is the Intercontinental Champion. It's Miz, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Cesaro. I don't see the Miz holding up the belt that much longer. He's been champion so many times. Intercontinental Champion, Heavyweight Champion. I think he's been Tag Team Champion at one point too. So I see him losing it because he's had it for a little while now, but I don't see him really holding on to it in this pay-per-view. Owens has been IC champ like twice in the last 3-4 months, so I don't see him being the champion again. I think they're going to push out Kevin Owens to go do big heavyweight championship matches. Try to challenge maybe Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn's fairly new. I don't see him winning a belt yet. He will win a belt. When, I don't know, and what belt's going to be, I don't know, but I don't see him winning this. I'm going to go with Cesaro just because Cesaro had such a long hiatus off being hurt. He was U.S. champion once. This will be another championship to add to his resume, on top of being tag team champions already with Tyson Kidd. So I'm going to say Cesaro wins this match. He's going to pin probably. I think he's going to pin The Miz and win the IC belt, new Intercontinental Champion. I'm predicting. The Asylum match with Ambrose and Jericho. This match is going to be nuts just because they're both crazy. I love Ambrose, Jericho. They play very well off of each other. They always put on good matches. Jericho's getting up there. He's lost a couple steps, but he still can put on a good match. And I think Ambrose will be able to make that match definitely a lot better and crazier than it's going to be. It should be interesting. It should be interesting. I think with all the weapons around, Ambrose is going to have fun with it. I just hope there's blood. It's Extreme Rules. There's got to be some blood. Because if there's Extreme Rules match and there's no blood, it's going to be gay. No one's going to watch it anymore. It's what's the point of Extreme Rules if no one's going to get blooded up? You're hitting people with weapons and chairs and putting them through tables and stuff. Like, someone's got to get hurt. And there'll be the World Heavyweight Championship match, Roman Reigns against AJ Styles. And it's Extreme Rules match, of course. Do I think anyone will interfere? Maybe. I don't know. It's a 50-50 shot. A lot of guys are coming back. Maybe Seth Rollins will interfere. Maybe John Cena's not coming back till after Memorial Day, so I don't see him coming back yet. But you never know with WWE. But this match is going to be good. I don't see AJ Styles winning. I want to see him win, but it's just kind of early. He's only been around for a little while. He's put on some great matches with Roman Reigns. I don't see him winning the belt yet. They're going to let Roman have it. I'm predicting Roman Reigns is going to have the belt at least till SummerSlam before he loses it to somebody. I don't see him losing. It's May now. At SummerSlam's in August, so I could see him holding it just for a few more months and then someone else winning. Maybe AJ Styles, maybe Kevin Owens, maybe Seth Rollins comes back and beats him. Who knows? But I'm going to go with Roman Reigns beating AJ Styles for the Heavyweight Championship match. And only 8 matches, which is pretty. It's a good card. There's a pre-show. There's the Dolph Ziggler and Corbin match. It's pre-show, but 7 matches altogether. I'm pretty sure the Fatal 4-Way will go pretty long, and the Asylum match with Ambrose and Jericho will go pretty long too. And then the main event, I think, will probably be average time at best. I don't think it'll be probably 20 minutes, but 25 minutes max. Because they have I like how they fight each other in ring, Reigns and Styles, so it should be a very interesting match. But that's about it for for those 2 things. I'm going to take my emails. I got an email from my boy Hugh Janis, Kentucky Connection. What's up, bro? Shout out to you and your pops down in Kentucky. Couple of things. He says the whole thing with the minimum wage, how Mickey D workers are going to get $15 an hour and Walmart workers are asking for $15. What do I think of that? I think it's bullshit. Because when I worked at McDonald's, I got paid dick when I was just growing up. But I work for FedEx now, and I'll tell you right now, if they're making close to what I'm making, and I'm working for FedEx, and I want a fucking huge raise at FedEx, or they better lower the shit. Because right now, if they're freaking getting $15 an hour, plus if they're getting benefits and shit, I might quit my job and go fucking work at McDonald's again. I worked there before. It's not a hard job, but the fact that you want $15 an hour, I don't know why that's on there, for flipping burgers, I think it's a joke. And honestly, like I said, I worked for McDonald's when I was growing up in high school. It's an easy job as long as you're not an idiot. You get a couple people who are freaking stupid and burn themselves or spill hot coffee on somebody and get fired. When I worked there, tons of shit happened. It was, when you're in high school, it's a fun job. Most of the people you work with are in your class or grade above, grade below, whatever. So my experience at McDonald's working there was great just because there's so many great people working there. Like a lot of kids I went to high school with, my grade, all the grades. So I was very close with most of them already. I still talk to a bunch of them on Facebook. I have a couple of them that are in my fantasy football league. So that's a joke. I think making minimum wage $15 for McDonald's workers and Walmart workers is a fucking joke. I'm sorry. Those jobs are they're cakewalk jobs. Those are like teenager jobs that you should have in high school. You shouldn't have it depends if you're a manager or something that's different, but flipping burgers and stocking shelves, $15 an hour for really to do that? No, I'm not buying it. If that does happen, hell, I'll take one of those jobs and I'll go to the whole point is if they are giving benefits and stuff, then that's a whole different thing. I'll go on a tangent on that. He said, what's your views on abortion? Abortion to me is, it's the woman's choice, really. But the whole thing nowadays, I understand it's a woman's body. She's got to carry the baby for 9 months. And that's acceptable. But, the man should have a say. It is the woman's body. It's technically really her choice. But she should have, unless, the father's a douchebag or it's a one-night stand deal or whatever, then it's the woman's decision. But if you're a couple, you're married, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, engaged, whatever it should, the case may be. If it should be a joined decision. And otherwise, the girl's just being a bitch, or the guy's just being an asshole. So, like I said, that's my take. I say, the woman really has a choice, but if you're in a relationship with somebody and it happens and you're not sure what to do, it should be a joint decision. But if the girl has a one-night stand or is dating a scumbag or whatever, then I think it's the girl's decision. But that's my take. I really don't. I'm pro-life, but like I said, if you don't have the money and stuff to have a kid, then that's you have to make that decision if you're able to afford a kid. Once you bring it into the world, that's a huge decision. So, and what's my takes on immigration? Immigration is really tricky, man, because it's getting crazy. The borders and the thing with Donald Trump wants to put a big wall up at the border, Mexico and everything. Which to me, he's got a point because all these guys are coming here and taking our jobs. There's a lot of guys working here illegal. Like I said, these guys are looking for jobs. You see them all over the place at bus stops, rest stops. They're looking for work. Anytime they drive, everyone drives up. Oh, you need a job, you need help, you need moving help, whatever. These guys, they're hard workers. Don't get me wrong, but little by little, slowly by slowly, those guys are finding jobs, and they're taken away from until you're a legal immigrant of this country, you shouldn't be allowed to do shit. In my book, but like I said, that's just my opinion. Otherwise, that's it, guys. Tomorrow, I'll do my review of what I thought of Extreme Rules, my preview of Raw, and that's about it. So, until next time, follow me, G-Funk, Jerry G's Rants, Facebook, Twitter at Jerry Garvin1, and keep on coming with the emails, guys. Comments, questions, whatever you think somebody want to talk about, I can have if you got any great rant suggestions, give them to me, and I'll do a whole show on them at JerryGman2376 yahoo.com. Until next time, folks. Play! I gotta go. See you when I see you.